Well, we came across this audio clip of the debate between Tim Kennedy and Jack Quinn, and what I have here is Tim Kennedy's opening statement, and I just wanted to play this for you. I love when he talks about leaving South Buffalo to go to St. Joe's to better himself. It's a great thing to say when South Buffalo encompasses half the district you're going for. So you might want to change that up a little bit, Timmy. He also talks about how he worked in the private sector for 11 years. 11 years. Now let's do the math. 6 months after he graduated from college, he was handed this position with the Erie County Legislature. And now he's saying he's worked in the private sector for 11 years. It's interesting. I'd love to hear him explain in detail what part of the private sector he worked in. He also talks about how he's worked with people with developmental disabilities in the private sector. Well, first of all, I've worked with the developmentally disabled for 6 years, and I know many other people who have worked with them for the population for a lot longer. And for him to say that when it's not true is really an insult to everyone who actually does work with the developmentally disabled, whether it's People Inc., Heritage Centers, Aspire, Suburban Adult Services. It's really a slap in the face at people that are actually getting up and going to work. Kennedy hasn't worked in the private sector. It's a joke. I mean, it's funny. He also talks about how he has no association with Steve Pigeon. None whatsoever. Well, I don't think that's true, because we've uncovered this film at the end of this clip, which you'll see, where Tim is seen leaving a meeting with Steve Pigeon and some of the other hangers-on and political hacks that hang out with Pigeon. I don't know any of their names. I don't want to, but you might recognize them in this clip. And it's just, the point of this video is just to explain, Kennedy must be stopped. I've never met Jack Quinn. I'm not working for Jack Quinn. I just know Tim Kennedy's a liar, and he must be stopped. He's not going to change Albany. For him to say he's going to change Albany is a joke. Anyone that knows him knows he's not going to change anything. He's as biggest part of the status quo as there is. So just hope you remember Jack Quinn, and keep buying my shirts, my signs, my bumper stickers, whatever. And have a nice afternoon.
College right up the road here on Porter Prospect. After having gone to St. Joseph's Collegiate Institute, you might ask yourself right off the bat, what's a South Buffalo guy going to St. Joe's for? Well, the fact of the matter is, since I was a little kid, I've been bucking the status quo. Yeah. So I used to go up every day, take an hour and a half to drive the bus back and forth to school, and I worked very hard. But what it did is it led me on this community. And not only going to school in the north town, but also on the west side of the city of Buffalo. It drove me out of my neighborhood, and it really taught me and educated me about the world.
You're too good for your neighborhood.
And studying to be an occupational therapist, getting my master's degree, what it did is it enlightened me on not only what I love to do and helping other people, but getting into the private sector and working with people to help shape people's lives.
Private sector?
Dramatically impacted by detrimental health. I have been very proud of the work that I've done in the private sector over the course of the last 11 years.
11 years?
Individuals with disabilities.
11 months.
It was at Buell College. When I was driving from South Buffalo to Buell College,
I met Brian Higgins in the bathroom.
And it came and dawned on me that I wanted to get involved in the communities in a big way. I wanted to get involved in politics and government.
So I started kissing Brian Higgins' ass.
In politics and government. Back to my grandfather, who passed away in 1948. Some of you may know my father, Martin Kennedy. He's actually a Rotarian who has taken a leave of absence, I suppose you could call it. And great friend Jerry Kelly will be sponsoring him in the very near future. Back in the Rotary Society. So,
Name dropper.
when I was a kid, growing up, I saw firsthand the impact that Rotarians have on this community.
Cut the horse shit.
I participated regularly in the student exchange program. Phony. That have been from all the world thanks to this wonderful organization. State Senate because I believe this community needs change, and I believe your state is moving in the wrong direction. You know, for